Stop. They're ripping you off. Let me show you the secrets of the perfume industry. Come with me. After opening my own perfume shop, I kind of learned behind the scenes of the perfume industry, so let me tell you a couple secrets. Why do they charge more? These luxury brands, they charge you so much. A bottle can go for as much as $400, $500, $600, $700. And there's a few reasons for that. One, they do market research. So they kind of go into the market and figure out their ideal customer and figure out what that customer wants to smell like or what that customer wants to attract, right? So perfume is a form of communication. They figure out, okay, if a guy wants to attract a female, what kind of smells would a female like to smell on a guy, and vice versa. So that market research costs a lot of money. Two, the actual marketing of the product. So when they go and they market a certain fragrance that they've already made, that costs millions and millions of dollars. And three, trials and errors. They're trying to figure out exactly what works and what doesn't work. So it takes time. To make a perfume, it takes months, possibly even years. And they gotta really balance out the perfumes to kind of get the ideal scent that they're trying to aim for. And that takes money. But once it's all said and done, why should you pay for it? Why should you as a consumer pay for all of that research and all of that expense that goes into finding out the perfume? I mean, at the end, we smell it, we know what it is, we like it, we don't have to pay for it. We have a choice. We can go and get a perfume that's considered a dupe of it, which is gonna be identical, near identical to that fragrance at a fraction of the cost. In perfumery, there's no such thing as copywriting a scent. For example, water. We can't make a monopoly on water and say we own water. We can't name water Dasani, we can't name it Aquafina, we can't name it Fiji, but we can sell water under a different name. Same thing with perfumery. The only thing that's copyrighted is gonna be the name of the perfume and the logo of the perfume, but for the scent itself, we cannot own the smell of cherry. You can't. You can't own the smell of wood. You can't. So we can make a perfume that's near identical to the perfume that they spent millions and millions of dollars researching and developing. Why would you pay top dollar when you can pay a fraction of the price? Now that you know that you can get the same perfume for a fraction of the price, you want to develop your scent profile. And how do you do that? So the best way to do that is to go to a website like Fragnitica, however you pronounce it, and put in the perfumes that you smell, that you know that you enjoy. So for example, Baccarat Rouge. So you put in Baccarat Rouge, you'll scroll all the way down to the bottom and you're gonna see the notes, top, middle, and base notes. And you wanna make a list of those notes. Continue on with other perfumes that you find that you enjoy and get to those notes and write down all the notes for each perfume that you like. And then do a cross-reference. Circle the ones that you see that's the same in each perfume. So for example, Oak Moss is inside of Baccarat Rouge, Oak Moss is probably going to be in Tom Ford Noir, and etc. You'll circle Oak Moss and you say, hey, I seem to like perfumes that has Oak Moss in it, and continue doing so throughout your perfume list. Once you have so many circles, then you'll say, hey, these are the scents that I possibly like in my perfumes. Therefore, you can cut out all those other perfume notes that you don't like too much or that you don't see that they're inside of the other perfumes, and you can just make a list of the perfume notes that you enjoy, right? Trim the fat and focus on the ones that you like. You'll come to someone like me and say, hey, these are the notes that I find attractive in perfume, or that I find that I like in perfume. We'll take those notes and we'll develop something with the notes that you like. If you want, we can also say, hey, let's try a little bit of top notes. Maybe you found bergamot in this perfume and you found grapefruit in that perfume, so you seem to like a little bit of citrus as well. Let's find the citrus that better suits you. And you'll develop your own perfume based on that. So first thing you want to do is kind of develop your own scent profile, and the best way to do so is by going to websites like this and kind of figuring out, do your homework, right? Figure out exactly which kind of fragrances you like, and then we'll be able to develop a perfume for you based on your list. At the end, think about it like this. You don't have to break the bank to smell amazing, right? These luxury brands, these luxury companies, they have enough cars. They don't need any more of your money to buy more toys. Don't give them your money. Be smart with your money. Find the fragrances you like. Come on through, so we'll make something that better suits you and that's custom just for you. If you find this video helpful, you can like, share, and comment. And if you think this is something that you'd like to do, come on through, visit us here at mybukhur.com, go to the website, contact us any which way you can, and let's start developing a fragrance for you.